Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This video title is What If Naruto and Issei are Curbstomped. Before I start this video, please subscribe my channel. Let's start this video. Life was going normally for Issei. It was a day after the formation of DxD when he was chosen to save the world. Wait. What? Asked Issei as he was walking to Abduction alongside Asia, Rias, Akano, Zenobia, Konko, Arena and Travel, basically everyone inside the Highschool residence that attended Abduction, while 90% of the student body was planning on murdering him on account for gaining a harem that included practically every single Bishuyo within. He had heard the incompetent narrator's stupid bashing anti-Naruto voice and had absolutely no idea where it came from. Seriously, where's that voice coming from? Said Issei as he looked around only to confuse his friends. What voice are you talking about, Issei? Asked Rias with a little concern on his face. I said, Issei, you have been chosen. Issei looked up to where he heard the narrator's voice only for some scary portal to open up that looked like a storm, upon which a giant arm came and grabbed Issei. Shouted, Asia, Rias, Akano, Zenobia, Konko, Arena and Ravel as the arm brought Issei into the weird portal really fast before closing. What just happened? Said a few people who, like most humans in the DxD world, had no idea that they were not alone. I'm not saying aliens. Meanwhile, Narutoverse, unlike Issei, life was not going normally for Naruto Uzumaki. At the moment he was in a battle, alongside Sasuke plus Sakura, Kakashi and Obito plus maybe eventually the Eto Tensei Hokages against their grandmother whose power greatly surpassed them both by a massive margin. No kidding. Oirokjayaku Haramu no Jutsu. Said Naruto as he used that technique Sasuke and him were referring to instead of some easily predictable ceiling jutsu. Surprisingly enough, it actually surprised his ancestor long enough to deliver a hit that knocked back Kaguya Otsutsuki. You're not the only one who helped make ninja heist Naruto Uzumaki. You have been chosen. Unlike that other guy, I'm not gonna wait for a while. Suddenly a massive arm grabbed Naruto quickly. The surprise stopped everyone long enough for it to bring Naruto inside the portal and vanish. Okay, we're screwed. Said Sasuke, who at the moment was humble enough to recognize that he really needed Naruto's help. Everyone looked on to see Kaguya do the same thing she did earlier with Black Zetsu. They really were screwed. No need to say it, but this of an author just wants to. Somewhere between the fourth wall ... verse. What happened? Said both Issei and Naruto as they woke up to find themselves in the somewhere between the fourth wall ... verse. Hello Issei and Naruto Uzumaki, welcome to the fourth wall. Said a strange disembodied voice with no physical body. Hey, bring me back, I have to fight Kaguya, that bail. Said Naruto as he raged in the wrong direction ... or no direction because the voice was coming from all directions anyway. What the hell is going on? Asked Issei as he pointed to the completely colorless sky. You know this'll take a long while, so I'm just gonna skip through the full explanation etc. You don't like it? Well, fine. What? A full explanation and demonstration and show later. Wow, people hate me. No surprise there, to be honest. Said Issei in a totally calm manner, while he was secretly thinking of how those guys who hated him were really weird. They called him a pervert. Well, admittedly he is one. But they don't complain when his replacement basically does all of what he does, simply because the replacement isn't so open about his love for women's bodies like him. Wait a minute. Hey, I'm still a virgin. How come those guys have already lost their virginity and I haven't? Once more thinking of perverted thoughts, I shouted to the heavens, okay, this guy really reminds me of Jiraiya-sensei, thought Naruto as he went on and started thinking on how he had fans. Well, no surprise there, practically the whole village stopped seeing him as simply Kurama's Jinchuriki after a while and practically considered him a hero. But these fans may as well not be fans in the first place. They called him stupid, idiotic, a clown, immature, a moron, weak, among other things, and saw him depending on Kurama's chakra as a sign that he wasn't, in their words, Naruto isn't badass at all, he's just an annoying stupid teenager. We can make him better. He shivered at the thought. Okay, now that your thoughts are done, I will send you all to your deaths. I meant to your mission. Just send us both back to our homes, Noble-san, shouted Sai. He's right, I have to fight Kaguya. No time, you'll have to fight the anti-Naruto now. Suddenly Naruto and Sai were thrown across the somewhere between the fourth wall. Verse by a pair of giant hands. Not again. Screamed Sai and Naruto as they were flung across a really large span of space while they suddenly entered their respective supermods in midair. Sai's balance breaker scale mail suddenly formed on his body, the red armor resembling a dragon covered Sai's entire form, making it so that he could fly once more. Whereas Naruto's Rikito Senjutsu suddenly activated, quickly covering him in energy before giving him back his chakra cloak and forming a number of Gudodama around him. Both Naruto and Sai quickly regained control and stopped themselves from falling and were now flying through the colorless expanse before them. It's been a few minutes, partner, said Drake as he communicated with his host Sai. Where have you been? He was playing poker with the rest of us, said Kurama. You guys play poker? Asked Naruto. We Baiju have to find a way to pass the time, you know, said Kurama. Believe me, when your only source of company is an old monk with very limited space, you've got to find someone to play with, commented Shikaku, to which the Baiju agreed. Naruto, we have to get back to our world right away, so let's just kill the anti-Naruto that I was talking about already. May as well, said Naruto, with Sai silently agreeing. They were going to continue flying through the somewhere between the fortress, when suddenly they were hit by a Getsuga Tensho. What was that? Said Sai as he quickly maneuvered away from the Getsuga Tensho and looked on the ground to see someone who looked almost exactly like Naruto, except he was wearing a black shakusho and holding a giant cleaver blade. Getsuga Tensho. Another Getsuga Tensho was fired at them, to which Sai responded in kind. Boost 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 boost. Sai fired his dragon shot against his enemy, only for him to also attack with his own energy attack. Zero Obscura's a massive laser of pitch black energy easily dwarfed and engulfed the dragon shot, causing Sai to be blown back. Partner, I'm alright, Drake by Jadama Rasen Shuriken. With Kurama's help, Naruto added his wind element to a Gudodama, threw it at the enemy only for it to just pass through him. No, it can't be, he's got Kamui. Surprised by this, Naruto demanded who his opponent was. Who the hell are you? The figure that looked so much like Naruto but was in no way Naruto at the same time had a very uncanny appearance. Hearing what he said next wasn't exactly good. Hey, an idiot like you doesn't deserve the name Naruto. What? You're stupid, naive, idealistic, unskilled, unversatile when it comes to your jutsu, and you depend on the power of the Kyuubi instead of your own. What was that? Said Kurama, enraged that someone would call his host weak, especially after so many years of seeing Naruto prove that wrong. Even if Naruto had access to his chakra, he had proven himself time and time again not someone to be underestimated. Shut up, Kurama, and besides, you're supposed to be a female. What? Kurama could swear the other Bijou, the closest thing to his biological family, were giggling. I don't want to waste Time with you annoying characters. I have a fic to enter and a main charter to repel. Suddenly the anti-Naruto was punched by Qissei. Shut up already. I'm talking right now. You do not interrupt me while I am talking and telling you all how much you suck in comparison to me. What makes you better than either of us? All I see is some dark emo be overpowered with plenty of powers," said Qissei, while he continued trying to hit anti-Naruto before anti-Naruto simply caught the punch in his hand and threw Qissei away. "It seems I'll just have to show you how much better a protagonist I'm than you. Mary Sue pile-up technique. Boom." Suddenly anti-Naruto was gone. Now there were more anti-Narutos starting from Gilgamesh. Naruto, vampire. Naruto, prototype. Naruto, freezing. Naruto, Zankano, the key. Naruto, Stern Ritter. Naruto, Dragonborn. Naruto, Tensu Zangetsu. Naruto, Magi. Naruto, Skyflame. Naruto, Devil. Naruto, Angel. Naruto, Fallen Angel. Naruto, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist. Naruto, Demigod. Naruto, Alchemist. Naruto, Spartan. Naruto, Exorcist. Naruto, Alucard. Naruto, Overlord. Naruto, Grey Warden. Naruto, Infinite Stratos. Naruto, Esper. Naruto, Kaya. Naruto, Hyuga. Naruto, Mokuton. Naruto, Renegade. Naruto, Strong. Naruto, Yokai. Naruto, Zombie. Naruto, Mystic Eyes of Death. Naruto, Infinite Blades Works. Naruto, Boosted Gear. Naruto, overpowered. Naruto, immortal. Naruto, smart. Naruto, intelligent. Naruto. The list could go on, so let's skip it. "It's been nice knowing you, Qissei," said Naruto. At the moment the both of them were stuck in a truly unwinnable situation, for those who complained about how Naruto and Sasuke couldn't possibly win against Kaguya. Well, this is worse. Wait. Let's not give up just yet. Your power at its base is far greater than mine, Drake told me. Do you know what my power is besides doubling my power, Naruto? What? It's this. Boost 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 boost. Transfer 2 to the 14th power is 16,384. 16,384 times Naruto's Rikuto Sanjutsu drastically increased Naruto's power. With this they just might win. 10 minutes later. Or not. Qissei's Cardinal Crimson promotions shattered as he fell to the ground. No matter what he did, everything was hopeless. He now damned the asshole that sent him here to this impossible fight. But at the same time he couldn't help but hate the anti-Narutos. Every time they hit him they would go on and on how unlikable as a person he was. The beating was brutal to say the least. Now bleeding profusely he looked to the other side to see Naruto, who was still trying to resist. They both needed to get home. They both had friends and there was no way he was going to abandon any of them. "You're bleeding too much, partner, stop or you'll die," said Drake. While their relationship was vitrilistic, they were truly friends. Qissei was the first host he had that saw him as more than a source of power and bothered talking to him more often than most. Seeing him die would be a terrible experience. "It looks like my words still haven't gotten to your head, Qissei," said all the anti-Narutos simultaneously before one with red eyes approached him. It was Akaya. Naruto. He had a bad feeling like this. "You're a pervert, Qissei, and it's always funny to see perverts punished. Tsukimi." The next thing Qissei knew, he was chained to a wall and Akaya. Naruto appeared before him. "For the next 24 hours you will receive punishment. Get ready, Qissei Hayato." The next thing Qissei knew, he was attacked by all of his friends. What occurred next was extremely horrible. The members of the ORC all attacked him with the intent to kill. It wasn't just them, he could see familiar faces. Mom, Dad, Michael, Azazel, Serge, Grafia, Milikas, Volley, Kuroka, Lefay, Odin, Matsuda and Motohama, Miltan, Office. It was too much. 23 hours 59 minutes and 59 seconds to go, said Akaya. Naruto, what, it couldn't be only 1 second. I don't feel like explaining now. This is what an unlikable character like you deserves. It went on and on and on. By the time it was all over, Sai was a blubbering wreck. Foam was now coming from his mouth. You bastards. Dreg was there the whole time watching and he could do nothing. Now his hatred swelled. You're the real unlikable characters here. You call out my partner on being perverts and yet you do even more. You're all so full of shit. I hope you're happy now you've crossed the line. Shut up, Drake. Forget about that pervert, you're gonna be his replacement. Sacred Guarani. The anti-Narutos were rudely interrupted as Sai shouted, shut up. You came back from the brink of despair, huh? Well, that's impressive. You know what, I think we'll let you have a harem once we're in a fic. You'll get to keep Irina and Asia. You may not be close to your shitty dream of hair dragon shot. One of the anti-Narutos was hit by the dragon shot, specifically the overpowered. Naruto, you pieces of shit are even more obsessed with harems than I am. When you come around, every single girl in DxD turns into a shallow fangirl. Almost everything they think about is related to you assholes. Sai's eyes were now burning with so much rage and hatred that in comparison to Abido, Sai's hatred was as large as a star, whereas Abido's was the size of a candle's fire. He's right. Naruto got back up. Why the hell are you even using my name? I'm Naruto Uzumaki. You're not. Both Sai and Naruto regained their super mods.